What's up, quote fam? Welcome back to Top Quotes by Top Guns, where we dive into the words that fire up legends and everyday warriors alike. I'm your host, Quote Guy. We're feeling that Bruce Lee energy today. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and let's get 1% better together. Today, we're talking about how one man's philosophy keeps rippling through time like water through cracks. Bruce Lee, gone for over 50 years, still inspires icons like Steph Curry. We'll unpack Jeet Kune Do, how Steph lives it on the court, his epic sneaker tributes, and how both these game changers flipped Hollywood and basketball upside down. Let's roll.
Bruce Lee wasn't just a martial artist or movie star, he was a philosopher who built a legacy that outlives him. At the heart of it, Jeet Kune Do, or JKD, his hybrid fighting system. Bruce said, "Jeet Kune Do, you see, has no definite lines or boundaries, only those you make yourself." That's the essence. No rigid styles, just pure adaptation. He drew from Wing Chun, boxing, fencing, whatever worked. But JKD was more than moves. It was a mindset for life. Bruce emphasized not being tense but ready, not thinking but not dreaming, not being set but flexible, liberation from the uneasy sense of confinement. This be water flow. It's why his influence crashes through generations, empowering people to break molds and evolve. Now, fast forward to today. Bruce's daughter, Shannon Lee, who's keeping his flame alive through the Bruce Lee Foundation, nails it. It's pretty phenomenal and mind-blowing that he remains a relevant part of the conversation today, and that his teachings and practices and the way he lived his life continue to be relevant. She's spot on. Bruce's words aren't dusty relics, they're tools for modern hustlers. Take Steph Curry, the Golden State Warriors sharpshooter who's turned basketball into a three-point symphony. Steph's openly said, Bruce is a huge inspiration. In fact, he channels that JKD adaptability every game.
How does Steph live Bruce's philosophy? It's all in the flow. Bruce's iconic line, "Empty your mind, be formless, shapeless like water. If you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, and it becomes the bottle. Water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend." Steph takes this literally on the court. He's not locked into positions. He flows off screens, relocates like a stream dodging rocks, and unleashes those deep threes like a crashing wave. Pre-Steph, basketball was about big men dominating the paint, rigid plays. But Curry, he revolutionized it with motion, spacing, and unpredictability. As Bruce put it in JKD, there are no limits. There are only plateaus, and you must not stay there. You must go beyond them. If it kills you, it kills you. A man must constantly exceed his level. Steph embodies that, undersized, doubted, but he practiced one shot 10,000 times, echoing Bruce's fear of the dedicated practitioner over the scattered one. Steph himself has said about Bruce Lee remains an icon for many reasons. And in honoring Lee's legacy, Steph pays it forward. Remember 2021, after the Atlanta shootings targeting Asian Americans? Steph rocked custom Under Armour sneakers with Bruce's image and the quote, "Under the heavens, there is but one family. We are all different and unique, on purpose." Those kicks auctioned for over $50,000, benefiting victims' families. Shannon Lee called it a beautiful example of allyship and solidarity in action. She added, "I am honored he would choose my father and my family as the symbol for the idea that we are all one family." Boom. Inspiration. Full circle.
Then in 2023, for the 50th anniversary of Bruce's passing, Curry Brand dropped a full collab with the Bruce Lee family. Sneakers, apparel, all themed around elements like water, wind, earth, fire. Steph explained, "I'm looking to honor Bruce Lee and his continued influence and impact on today, but also shine a light on the work that needs to be done to bring all of us together, no matter what our background is." The UA Flow Tech? Straight up inspired by Be Water shoes that adapt and flow like Lee's philosophy. Both were born in the year of the dragon. Tied to San Francisco fate or not, it's a powerhouse duo proving, when you do your thing authentically, you change everything.
Speaking of change, let's talk revolutions. Bruce flipped Hollywood kung fu films on their head. Before him, martial arts movies were stiff, theatrical, think slow motion forms and stereotypes. But with JKD's fluidity, Bruce made fights real, explosive, philosophical. In Enter the Dragon, he adapted mid-battle, using mirrors for self-awareness, flowing around foes. He shattered barriers as an Asian lead in Hollywood, blending East-West vibes. Bruce said, "All martial arts is simply an honest expression of one's body, with a lot of deception in between." His legacy, influencing everything from The Matrix to UFC, proving one man can globalize a culture. Steph did the same for hoops. He turned the three-pointer from a gimmick into the game's core weapon, forcing teams to spread out, play faster, records shattered, dynasties built, all from flowing like water. As Shannon reflects on her dad's impact, his teachings and legacy are so very relevant still, and perhaps, in a way, even more so today with all the connectivity that is possible. Steph echoes that connectivity, using Bruce's wisdom to unite fans worldwide. Bruce Lee's JKD isn't just fighting, it's a blueprint for breaking limits, inspiring folks like Steph to redefine excellence. As Bruce urged, be pliable. When a man is living, he is soft and pliable. When he is dead, he becomes rigid. Pliability is life. Rigidity is death. Stay pliable. Quote fam. Live it. Pay it back. If this fired you up, like, subscribe, and drop your favorite Bruce or Steph, quote below. Let's keep the legacy flowing. I'm Quote Guy. Be water, my friends.